G'day beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a way that you can organize yourself so that you can get the prime parts that you want by getting exactly the void relics that you want. Now there is no special button I'm going to teach you to press that's instantly going to get you the things that you want. You are going to have to work for it, you're going to have to grind for it, and you're going to have to hope that RNG is on your side. But there's a few things that we can sort of do within the game to have a look at what we want. First of all, you can go into your Void Relic Refinement station and you can go through all the relics that you have and they can tell you what you want. You can also press L3 on PlayStation and you can type in what you're looking for. So we're looking for, say, a Tigress part. So we have no Axie Tigress parts. We have the Neo there, which has the stock, the B2. We have a Meso N5, which has the receiver. And we have the T1 relic, which has the blueprint, which I have upgraded to make sure that I have a better chance of actually getting it. So you have this at your disposal. It's not really that helpful, but you can sort of on the fly look through and check if you've got the bits and pieces that you need to get the parts that you're looking for. So we can search in Necros as well. We can look through and see if there's any parts that we have for Necros right here. We actually have Necros Prime, so I'm not really after it at the moment, but that is something you can do. The only other thing that you have at your disposal within the game is to come over to your codex, go over to the Universal tab, go down to Relics, and all the relics that you have and the other relics will be listed here. I believe it will only list ones that aren't vaulted. So vaulted, obviously, every now and then certain items get put into the vault, so you cannot collect them, which means that the relics that house their parts also go into the vault, meaning that they're very, very sought after. So you see you've got your Neos, your Meso, your Liths, and your Axies there in alphabetical order. But, I mean, you can click on them and they will tell you where roughly you can get them from. But a better way to do that is to use what everyone should be using when playing this game, and that is the wiki. So here we are, we're over at the wiki. I'm actually going to open up another one right there. I keep 3 tabs open. Okay, these first 2 tabs, I will put a link to the actual pages in the description down below if you need them. So the first one that we go to is Void Relics / by rewards. Okay, this is going to allow you to go through, look at every single item that you can possibly get, and then listed are the parts for them and the relics that they are in. So things like Ash Prime is currently vaulted, so you will not be able to get them. This V in parentheses means that they're vaulted. Okay, so what I was actually doing today while I was recording was getting the last piece I needed for Paris Prime. So if we find Paris Prime, we were, I believe, going for the blueprint. So on the blueprint you can see that we can either get a Meso H1 and it'll be a common drop. What this means is that there are, say there's 6 parts within the actual relic itself. 3 of them will be in brown or bronze, 2 will be silver, and 1 will be gold. So the common is the brown bronze ones, the uncommon are the silver ones, and the rares are the gold ones. Okay, so it's going to be a common drop, or an Axie, or an Axie. Okay, so what you need to do then is go to the next tab, which is simply Void Relic. Okay, so all you need to do is go to the wiki, type up here Void Relic, and you'll get to this page. Okay, let's get rid of that. And then come down and you will find this. So we were after the Meso H1, right? So Meso H1, and now what we want to do is we want to find something that's easy. Okay, so the way that tier rewards work, right, is that the first reward will be an A, the second reward will be an A, then a B, then a C, and then it starts again from A, which I think should be somewhere on this page explained to you. Okay, so take defense for example, right? We have an A here on defense tier 2. So on defense you have to survive 5 waves and then you get a reward. So the first 5 waves will be an A, then the next 5 will be another A, and then the next 5 will be a B, next 5 will be a C. Okay, and then it starts again from A, B, C. Alright, so we want the H1, it's going to be an A reward in Defense Tier 2. Okay, so we'll have 2 chances of them in the first 10 waves, and there doesn't seem to be anything else apart from Interception Tier 2, so you could go for Interception as well if you wanted. I mean, you could definitely go and do these Bs and Cs if you're working on something else at the same time, but Defense and Interception Tier 2 are going to be your best bets right here. So from there, what you want to do is just come onto this next page that you've opened, and then just type in Defense up the top, click on the Defense one, right, and then you will see the information on Defense. Now keep in mind this is kind of not really important but helpful. These ones that are marked as C, F, H, and I have a point to defend that's not in the center of the map, so they're kind of easier, especially if you're doing it on your own. So we needed a Tier 2, okay, so here are the tiers. So levels 1 through to 15 are Tier 1, levels 15 and up are Tier 2, levels 25 and up are Tier 3. Okay, so we want one of these 3 here. So this one is a H map, okay, and like we just said up here, H is one of the easier ones to defend, and this is actually not a bad one either because it's 15 to 20. So that means that we're going to go to Jupiter, we're going to go to IO on Jupiter, and we're going to do that a bunch of times. So what I would recommend is, you can definitely do 20 waves if you want, but what I would do is do 10 waves, get those 2 rewards, and then if you get them, great. If you don't, then you don't. So we're going to switch over to some of the rewards I've gotten today. Well, not really, just a tiny little bit. You will find that I went and I did this defense, and I stayed for 10 waves. I actually got the relic that I wanted as the first drop, I believe. I should probably be watching this in the background. Might be helpful, so I'll switch that on right now. So there we go, Meso H1 as our first 5-wave reward. Unfortunately, as you'll see, I went and opened this up straight away after the 10 waves, and I did not get what I wanted. I actually got one of the uncommon rewards out of it, but straight after recording, I went straight back to do it again. I did another 10 waves, I got another Meso H1, and I thought, stuff it, we'll go and open that one. I opened it and got what I wanted. So it didn't take me very long at all, especially considering it's not, you're not wasting time just going around doing random farming for relics. The random farming for relics is the thing that sets you back at completing what you're after, because chances are you could have 3 or 4 sets that you're working on, but the relic that you need to finish some of those sets off might be involved in a tier of activity or an activity that you're not doing, or you're not doing long enough. So at least this way you can go to the wiki, you can have those 2 pages set up, have a 3rd one ready to search where you should go, so you can look at the item that you want, the part of that item that you want, what relics you can get it out of, then you can find where the easiest way to farm that relic is, and then find the map to do it on. So that's it, guys. I know it's nothing amazing for veteran players, obviously, but this is what I have come up with on my own to make life easier for myself, so I thought I'd share that and hopefully help someone out there, because it can be a bloody grind. So hopefully that helps you. Hope RNG is on your side. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, leave me a comment, and let me know what you think, or if you have any suggestions to make it even easier for people, please do so. And subscribe if you're not already for more Warframe content. With that said, thanks so much for watching. I love your face, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.